Hey guys, it's Soho, California Vintage, and I have another haul for some vintage jewelry brooches that I got on Monday at the community thrift store. On Monday, they changed their discounts and they have like 3 color discounts going on at once. So I didn't get there as early as I wanted to because I had to take care of other stuff, but I got there probably, I would say around 4, which is kind of late because they close at 6. But I still found some decent finds. So I'm going to go over these brooches and show you what I got. So for that day, blue ticket was 50% off. So I got these for half off. So they were $1.50. Now, I wouldn't have got these, but I mean for $1.50, the return's it's gonna pay itself along with this brooch, this pen. A lot of people like cat pins, and it's a cat and a dog bowl. This one looked extremely vintage, and I didn't realize till I got home but that this elephant is missing some stones, but I could either repair it or use these stones for another project that's missing some. Another thing that I like to do is look at the back posts where it locks, because a certain style represents a very, very old age as far as like 1930s or earlier. So these are all pretty much guaranteed. This post that I'm showing you right here was invented in late 1940s, and it's been, let's see if I could zoom in, the same type of post, you know, the one that rolls over on the pen and locks it. So this one was $2. I don't care much for these. I mean, they'll sell, but what I had my eye on was this one. As you can see, it's very old, or it looks old. And I mean, for $2 alone, I'm gonna make my money back on either this purple or this amber color, like a brooch. I know that these aren't that old. I mean, I could just tell by the stones, but see how it has the little, I gotta get the name. See, it kind of looks like a little duck when it's flipped over, the little beak and the head. And I think this one has the same one, or it might be one of the ones that I picked up. Let me see here. Yeah, it has the same one. See, and when you roll it over, see, it looks like a duck beak, a duck with a beak. I really like this one. I think I'm gonna probably keep this in my personal collection. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I might sell it. Then we have this one. This one was not on sale. It was $4. 4th of July is coming up, so this one should sell pretty good. And I think along with the cost of these 3 brooches, I mean, they're priced, this thrift store priced their brooches very, very reasonable compared to like when I've gone to other thrift stores. So we have the cute flag. What I was more intrigued is this flower. It was painted over, and I wasn't sure if that was part of the original style or somebody did it after. But this one's also vintagey. You could tell by the, and sometimes, I know, I'm sorry, I should take it out of the card, but I need to document the cost of these so I don't lose, you know, receipts and whatnot. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just a regular, I call it a duck face. But you know what, let me see here. Let me take some of these out. so then that way we could get a better glimpse. And then sometimes they're marked in the back, which I'm still waiting to find my my Trifari brooch. I did find on the last haul one single Trifari earring, but you know, it's all about the hunt. Here we go. So here's the flag. Very nice. I don't see any missing stones, so that's supposed. This is like one of the nicer flags I've ever seen. And let me see. Is this marked? I don't see a mark. Here's the back of the flower. This one's older, as you can see the cuts in the back of the flower. It's different. I don't know if it was originally designed that way or somebody just painted it over. And then we have this little cute guy. This one has no missing stones, so this one's great. If you hear background noise, it's my peacock, so apologize for that. Just likes to make noises all day long. Yeah. Now this one was a little bit more pricier, but as you can see, we're getting a little bit more intricate. This one was $8. Oops, I'm out of the camera frame. This one was $8, but I'm gonna take. Oh no, I just broke this. Oh darn, look what I just did. I just totally ripped this off. It's okay, I could glue it back. This one is an old piece, and I'm going to show you why. I could glue it. I'll glue it with the E6000. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm bummed. Why? Should have took my time with that. Here's the back. You can see where this part went. But look at how beautiful these roses are. Let me see if I can focus. Back. There we go. See? This one's one of my favorite ones. And the reason I wanted to show specifically this one is because look at the hinge right there. See how it's like bent like a C? It's not, it doesn't look like the duck. It doesn't roll over. That's an indicator that it's old. It says, I mean, I don't know, 40s, 30s. Because they, before they came out with that, the main hinge, like this one, they were experimenting a lot in the early like 1910 and 1940. They were experimenting a lot, and then they found this guy. And ever since then, we've been using this type. Let me back up. There we go. We've been using this type of hinge. Anyways, I thought this one was, it has like a glass over it. And I'm not seeing, oh, let me see here. I'm not seeing any missing stones. So that's good. Now, I'm going to have to be more careful and cautious with this one, because this one's very, very old. I should have just been more careful with the other one. Now, to me alone, this one was worth, this one I'm going to keep. This one was definitely worth the $8. Okay. This is really old. This is like 1930s or earlier. And I don't know what, I mean, I have to check what type of gem that is. The reason I say that is because from 1930 to like 1890 or sooner, earlier, I mean, they created these hinges. Okay, now this one's bent. But see how it looks like it's bent. But see how it looks like a C right there? That's what the hinges look like when they before they came out with that duck looking one. So this is bent. I'm gonna probably get it gently pushed back. And I mean, it works. Maybe I'll just leave it as is. But that's an indicator to me that this is the 100-year-old piece. This is definitely a 100-year-old piece, and I love it. This is definitely, there's weight to it too. I'm keeping this one. Let me see if I could just like sort these out. Oh, I'm so sad about this one. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. It's like, you know, it has some years on it. And then this one was not on sale. But what caught my eye was this little guy right here. And the clown. I like the clown. It was different for resale value. And the butterfly. I could resale value that too. This one. Sorry, my camera keeps. This one's old. Let's see. Even though the back has that goose hook, it looks like a 1940s. And let's take it out. Sorry, I'm trying to be gentle because I don't want to break this, like how I unhinged the other one. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got it out. If you could see the back. This is an old one. I could just tell. Very, very cute. Now, this one was interesting because to me, the clown looks very modern as far as like the condition it's in. I don't see any marks, but look at the hook on the back. Look at the hinge. See how it goes bent down? That was many years ago. Many years ago. Unless somebody knows the make of this and they just didn't go with the regular standard little duck face hinge. But this guy's old. And whoever collects clown pins, this would be perfect for their collection. All this stuff is going to be on my eBay listings. So I will put a direct link in the bottom. If you don't see it up right away, because I'm probably going to upload this tonight, give me about a day before I post it. But these will go up. Now this one I paid a little bit more. This one was not on sale. This is, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this, $7. Or, I mean, these stones are pretty big. Usually you'll find a missing stone. But I think this one's beautiful. And so I'm gonna keep that one. Or if I could find a similar one that sells for really high, then I'm gonna flip it. But I paid a good penny for that one. Okay, so this guy right here was 75% off. So I got him for 75 cents. Now, it's missing a stone. And you're probably thinking, well, why would you even get it if it's missing that big of a stone? I can look it through my missing jewelry stones and just stick one on there. I like the design. The other original stone is still in there. And I mean, I got it for less than $1. The resale value on this would be perfect. You know? Just find a really pretty, something, you know, a bright stone. Or anything that's going to fit. You know, it could be a black stone. It could be a deep amethyst, a coral, a green. I could play with this and make magic work. This one was, I remember I had been eyeing this piece. And it looks very plain. But the flowers are hand cut. So are the leaves. And this one was on sale. This one was half off. So I wasn't going to pay the $5 when I originally seen it. But I seen that it was half off. So I got it for $2.50. And yeah, it has the... it has the little duck hinge. But I think it'll be great for resale value. And I feel like there's a name. There's a brand that makes... Oh, look it. There's a mark right there. It's I remember seeing this before. Let me see here. Let's see if we can read it up close without. Okay, there it is right there. I can't. I don't have my magnifier. I usually do. But I remember seeing this mark. I forgot what it was. And that I was like, I'm taking it. I think it says something from Spain or I'm not 100% sure. And then, of course, this was 50% off, which I wasn't going to get it. But for 50 cents, I mean, look at just the design alone of the cross. I mean, somebody would probably really enjoy that. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. This is just to hang off of your neck. Now, this is the final one. So, this one was $1. To me, I'm not into like pieces like this, you know, but I did like the designs right here on the wings. And when I turned it around, it continues. Do you see the filigree? How great that is. So it is by a designer named Jane. There's a mark right there. And this person signed it. So for $1, the original artist signed it themselves and it has the mark. I was like, how could I not get it for $1? It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I mean, it maybe if this was all solid and it just had the filigree alone, because it reminds me of an angel. I mean, look at the back. I'm in love more with the back than the design than the front. It's beautiful. But yeah, so I got all these. So I got all these for the prices that I showed you. I think I did pretty good. And then I didn't take the butterfly out, but and then I have I actually have another brooch pin haul, but I'll show that in another video because this one's already taking too long. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like. I appreciate all feedback. And if anybody knows any information about any of the stuff I've shown, share with me. I love to learn anything about history, not only about jewelry, but you know, other vintage pieces and antiques. Okay, I'm signing off. This is Soho California Vintage. Thank you. Bye bye.